things that we deal with overseas. And I think probably the biggest thing in keeping us motivated and our hearts excited is the expectation of seeing fruit in the sense of lives changed, and usually quickly, like within 3 months or 6 months. That we're there, right? We're on mission. God should be changing lives, right in front of us. And that does happen on occasion, but more often than not, the process is much slower, and it may take a year, 2 years, or more to see a life really transformed. And we've seen that when those lives are transformed, they truly are, and it's amazing to see. And we've also seen that sometimes a life that appears to be transformed really wasn't initially. And so being patient for the fruit, or really, and many times trusting that there is going to be fruit. And now we've been doing this long enough to know that there's a pattern, that there always is fruit. And so I think we have that experience to look back on now after being there a few years, collectively anyway, that he does. But in the 6-month period when you're there and you haven't seen anything too great happen, it can be discouraging. But he does work. And it's a reminder, too, that for our supporters in the church we report to be patient. That he's at work. We might not have, 100 people every month coming to trust Christ, but lives are being changed, and we want to see long-term disciples made. And that is happening.
Some of the other hard things, well, since there are some conveniences that we don't have, life does take a bit longer to live. Going to the post office is not an easy process, or grocery shopping and carrying groceries up 5 flights of stairs isn't an easy process. But you end up feeling rewarded for doing those things, whereas living in the U.S., I don't feel rewarded for going to the post office or for shopping for my groceries. But I take pleasure in that when things are challenging, I also feel like I've accomplished something, and that life is better when you've put some energy and some effort into it and feel good about what you've accomplished, even if it is simply getting the groceries for the day.
It's true.
So, I can't. Is there anything else?
Hard things. Friends, of course. Getting to be able to talk to friends. But missing football. But, we get over that pretty quick.